There's more people coming in now. Hi, Tiago. How are you? All right, pretty good. Yeah, good to see you. Welcome to the class. How was your week? It was normal. Okay, normal week. All right, today's Friday. We're gonna do our English lesson right now. Okay. Okay. I think we have Joanna as well in the class. Let's see if Joanna comes in. All right. So guys, today we're going to do a little quiz at the start of the class. We're going to do a little quiz. All right. I have here on my computer 25 questions. So these are general questions. Okay. Um, I have 25, yeah, like world knowledge question. Okay, let's see how it goes. It's going to be a little competition. All right, I'm going to I'm going to keep track of your points and see at the end. Let's see who comes out with the most points. Okay, how is your knowledge about the world? How would you rank it from 0 to 10? Do you think it's good? 10 being very good. How would you rate yourself, Guilherme? 7. Okay, that's a good number. All right, pretty good. All right, guys. So I need to keep track of your answers. Okay, Joanna's coming in now. Hi, Joanna. How are you? Hello. Welcome to the class. Okay, we're just getting started now. We're going to do a quiz right now. So maybe we could do 2 teams. How about that? We could do 2 teams. Is that a good idea? So we have four students. Yeah, we can do 2 teams. I'm going to sort out the teams according to birthdays. Okay. Uh, okay. I have an idea. So, guys, can you please type a message there with your birth date? What's your birth date? Can you please write in the chat? All right. 1610. Your birthday was 16 October. That's my birthday too, man. We have the same date. Yeah. All right. Pretty good. 16 October. Okay. So let me see. 16, 1610, and then 2009, 35, 13, 12. Okay. So 1610 and I think 1610 and 2009 are the closest. Is that right? I think so. Yeah, all right, all right. So the closer birthdays are Tiago and William. All right. Sorry, not William. Guilherme. Sorry. Guilherme, did you know that your name in English is actually William? If you translate Guilherme to English, the translation is William. You knew that? Yeah, okay. All right. All right, guys, so let's do this. Yeah, so Guilherme and Tiago are a team, and Veronica and Joanna are another team. Okay, you need to choose a name for your team. Okay, come up with a creative name, a unique name. What's your name? What's the name of your team? I'll give you 10 seconds to come up with a name. Choose a cool name for your team. I have an idea. Maybe you want to write down in the chat a few options. Write down in the chat what do you think is a good name for your team. Or we could do boys versus girls. All right, let's go with that. Yeah, so boys versus girls. All right. Um, I need to keep track of the points. So let me quickly pull up my document right here. All right, I have it here. And Just a second. I'm going to. Oops. I need to insert a table with 2 columns. Okay, a table here. Insert table, 2 columns. Okay, so we're gonna do boys versus girls. Okay. All right, guys. Here we go. I'm going to call out the question. Okay. Or maybe if you don't understand the question, let me know. I'll put the question in the chat so you can read it. Okay. So I have here 25 questions. All right. I'm going to call out 25 questions and you only have 5 seconds to answer. Okay. I know it's quick, but this way you would have like no time to search on Google and these things, just for just to make sure the game is fair and nobody's looking for answers on Google. All right, so we have 5 seconds. Okay. Okay, guys, ready? Here we go. Question number 1. Which country has the largest population in the world? Which country has the largest population in the world? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Joanna said China. Yeah, Tiago, what's your answer? Okay, China or India. All right. Guilherme, Veronica, do you agree with your partner's answer? Yeah, you go with Tiago. Yeah, Veronica, do you agree with China? Probably yes. Okay, okay. According to my answer, the answer is China. Okay, but I can double check now. Let me quickly go to Google and ask, is China or India more populated? Let's see. Yeah, Google is saying India is currently more populated. Okay, so the answer I have is China. So let me double check again. Is China? Let me go to ChatGPT and ask that question. Okay, just so we can check the answer. Oh yeah, it's something recent. Okay. We saw it on TikTok. Okay. So TikTok is sharing knowledge. Pretty good. Google is saying it's India. Let me ask ChatGPT. So ChatGPT, which is more populated, India or China? It's loading now. Let's see what AI says. Yeah, it's pretty tight. It says here India is about 1.43 billion and China is about 1.42 billion. Yeah, so India has slightly more. That's the number there. According to the United Nations in 2023, India's population surpassed China's, making it the most populous country in the world. Okay, so let's go with that. According to the UN, in 2023, India has more people. Okay. All right, guys, so the boys get a point. All right, let me keep track of your points right here. Let me come into my notes. Okay, so the boys have 1 point. Okay. All right, guys, that was number 1. Let's go for number 2. Number 2. What is the longest river in the world? What is the longest river in the world? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can speak or you can write your message on the chat. Okay, girls, what's your answer, please? Boys, what's your answer, please? Oh, it's right here. Sorry, I hadn't seen it. Tiago said the Nile. Yeah. Okay. Joanna, Veronica, do you have an answer? Yeah, Guilherme, do you agree? You think it's the same? Yeah, yeah. Okay. All right. So, yeah, the answer is correct. It is denial. Okay. And because Tiago said it first, okay, the boys get a point. All right. So, 2 for the boys, nil for the girls. Okay. All right, guys. Let's keep going now. Number 3. Number 3 is, which city is known as the city of 100 spires? Which city is known as the city of 100 spires? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, Tiago, go ahead. Okay, say it in Portuguese. Yeah, the question is a city. What's the city? City. What's the city? Yeah, do you want to try? Okay, time's up. Tiago, do you want to try? Yeah, Prague. Okay, Joanna, Veronica, what's your answer? No idea. Veronica, do you want to try? No idea. Okay. Well, actually, Tiago is right. Yeah, it is. It is Prague. Yeah, Prague is the capital of Czech Republic, I think. I could be wrong. All right. So yeah, that's the answer. Okay, Prague, the city of 100 spires. Yeah, they have a lot of towers there. Okay. All right. So at the moment, the boys have 3 points. Okay. All right. Question number 4. Who was the first person to travel into space? Who was the first person to travel into space? 5, 4. Oh yeah, hi Lucy, welcome. Time's up. We're doing a quiz right now. Neil Armstrong. Veronica, do you agree? Don't know? Okay, so Joanna's in the lead there. Guilherme, Tiago. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you are correct. Yeah, his name is Yuri. Okay. Yeah, perfect. So, yeah, his surname is Yuri Gagarin. Yeah, that's the name. Okay. Man, Tiago's on fire. Tiago's getting everything right. Okay, pretty good. Hi, Lucy. Welcome. Oh, yeah. Yeah. World facts. Yeah, yeah. All right, pretty good. Yeah. So everyone, this is Lucy. Yeah, she's the coordinator of the school. Okay. Hi, Lucy. Welcome. Yeah. Yeah. Feel free to jump in there, and if you have a message, we're just doing a quiz right now. Okay. 3 girls against 2 boys. Yeah. All right. Oh, oh yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, if I didn't have the answers. All right. All right. All right, guys. Look, number 5. Are you ready? Number 5 is, which country is famous for the ancient city of Petra? Which country is famous for the ancient city of Petra? And if you find out this one, you're pretty good at that. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sorry, Guilherme, did you say Egypt? Egypt. Okay, Joanna, what's your answer? Tiago, do you agree? Yeah, Veronica, are you on board? Yeah, okay, okay, pretty good. Uh, well, the answer that I have here is not Egypt, is Jordan. Okay, that's what I have here. I can double check there. Okay. What's the question? The question is which country? Okay, which country is famous for the ancient city of Petra? Okay, yeah. Let me double check that because I got these questions from the internet, so that could be wrong. Let me check on ChatGPT first. Which country is famous? So the answer is Jordan. Okay, let me put that into Google. Which country is famous for Petra? The answer is Jordan. Yeah, it's not Egypt. It's Jordan. Okay. All right, guys. So nobody gets a point. Okay, moving on to question number 6. All right, I missed the chat there. Sorry. Okay. All right. Okay, guys. Next question should be easy. Okay. What's the capital of Canada? What's the capital of Canada? You can speak or write on the chat. That's a good tip. That's a hot tip. When I hazard a guess. So, Guillermo said Vancouver. Tiago, do you agree? You agree? Okay. So the boys say Vancouver. What do the girls say? I have no idea. Okay. So the boys will have the answer. Okay. And the answer is not correct. That's not right. Okay. So the capital of Canada is Ottawa. Okay. Um, Toronto and Vancouver are the most famous cities, but the government of Canada is in Ottawa. That's why it's the capital. Okay. All right, guys. Pretty good. Next question. Which continent on the planet has the most countries? Which continent on the planet has the most countries? Okay, Tiago is saying Africa. Guillermo, do you agree? Yeah, Joanna, Veronica. Are you saying Asia? Yeah, okay, Veronica. No, no idea. Do you want to try? Wanna hazard a guess? No, okay, okay. Right, so yeah, the answer is Africa. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so the boys and the girls get the points. Okay, let me keep track of your points. Okay, so at the moment, the boys have 4 points and the girls have 1. Okay, all right, moving on. Next question is, what is the currency of Japan? What's the money in Japan? What's the currency in Japan? Okay, Tiago, Guilherme said yen. Okay, girls, you wanna try? You think it's the same? Okay, all right. I have a question. Um, because the boys said it first, so you could easily just copy the answer, right? Uh, I'm wondering if that's a fair move in the game, right? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So I'll tell you this. How can we make it fair? Yeah, that's what I'm wondering right now. I didn't think of that. Yeah, I didn't say if it's wrong or right, but because you don't know, you could simply copy them and yeah, hope for the best. You would have nothing to lose. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. So either way, um, what was the question? Oh, the money in Japan. Yeah. So yeah, it's the yen. Okay. Um, okay. What do you think? What should we give the girls a point? What do you think? Is that fair? Should we give them the points? What do you think, boys? Yeah, are you okay with that? Okay, okay. So the boys gave the thumbs up. All right, so points for everyone. Okay, so the boys are in the lead. Okay, 5 for the boys and 2 for the girls. All right, pretty good. Okay, thanks, Lucy. Bye-bye. Have a good day. All right. All right, guys, are you ready for the next one? Where is it? Okay, number 9. Who painted the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel? Who painted the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel? Okay. Yeah, in English we say Michelangelo. Yeah, Michelangelo. Yeah, Tiago, do you agree? Is it Michelangelo? Okay. Don't know that one. Okay, so Joanna, Veronica, what do you think? Don't know? No? Okay, okay. All right, so yeah, the answer is right. He was Michelangelo. Yeah, he painted the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel. Okay. All right. Okay, guys, let's go to the next question. Question number 10. Okay, let's do one more question. Which country is known as the land of the rising sun? Which country is known as the land of the rising sun? Japan. Okay. Guillermo, do you agree? Okay. The girls, what's your answers? There's no answer. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Man, Tiago is good at this game. All right. Yeah, that's right, man. It was Japan. Okay. Well done. So here we have 7 to the boys and 2 to the girls. Okay. All right. Let me see here. I have an idea. Just checking the time there. I don't want to take too long in this game. I'm going to choose some random questions. Okay. Veronica, tell me a number from 11 to 26. Tell me a number from 11 to 26. 16. Okay. Oh, that's easy. What's the highest mountain in the world? Mount Everest. Okay. Okay. What you guys think? I have an idea. So maybe the person that says the answer first will get the point. Is that fair? Yeah? Okay, okay. So whoever says the answer first gets the point. Okay? I think that's fair. So you have to be a quick thinker. So Guillermo said Mount Everest. Yeah? That's correct, yeah. So Mount Everest is the world's highest mountain. Yeah, do you know how high it is? Oh yeah, okay, okay. I actually don't know. I was just asking because I don't know. All right. Okay, guys, pretty good. We're gonna do 3 more questions, okay? Joanna, tell me a number from 11 to 16. Sorry, from 11 to 25, but not 16. 20, okay. Question 20 is, what is the hottest and largest desert in the world? Yeah, yeah, Tiago said it first. Okay, pretty good. The Sahara Desert. Okay, well done. Okay, so the boys got 9 points and the girls have 2. Come on, girls. Okay, now Tiago, tell me a number from 11 to 26, but not 20 or 16. 23. Okay, question 23. Which country has a maple leaf on its national flag? Canada, perfect. Okay, that's it. That's the maple leaf. All right, another point there. Okay, now Guilherme, tell me a number from 11 to 26, but not 16, 20, or 23. 12. Okay, let's see. 12. Number 12. Who wrote the play Romeo and Juliet? Shakespeare. Shakespeare, pretty good. Okay. All right, guys. Keep track of the numbers there. Okay, okay. All right, pretty good. Okay, I actually have more questions, but we're going to finish off here just so we don't take too much time. All right. Okay, so according to my counting here, the boys have 11 points and the girls have 2 points. Okay. All right. So was it too difficult, do you think? Or was it okay, do you find? Yes, it was difficult. Yeah. Okay, okay. Um, all right. Yeah, so maybe next class we can do a different game. Yeah, all right. Okay, guys. That's the end of the quiz. Okay, just so we can have a little we could have a little fun. The idea was to have fun. Okay? And speak some English at the same time. All right. So yeah, let's jump into the class. Okay? I'll be sharing my book with you. We're going to be doing some work. Okay? I'll show you where we stopped last week, and we're going to pick up from there. We're going to work on some really interesting vocabulary today. All right? Let me click share. Gotta click here. Okay. So this is my notes. Okay. All right. Yeah. So here we have the list of the questions that I picked up from the net. Okay. So the largest population is not China anymore. It's India. There you go. Okay. All right. So let's see where we stopped. Here it is. Let me go back a page just so we can remember. All right, so previously we worked on this page here. Yeah, the difference between travel, journey, trip, and way. Yeah, we did this activity right here. We also talked about these kids going to school, crossing the river, filled with crocodiles. I'm just kidding, there's no crocodiles. But anyway, it doesn't look very safe. Okay, kids crossing the rope. Okay, after this, I'll show you the next page. So guys, today we're going to do on this page we're going to do two things. We're going to complete this exercise with some vocabulary, okay, and then we actually have two of them. After this, we're going to complete this text with the words given, and we're going to have a little chat about this. Okay, as you can see here, we have a cool photo of a bus station. Okay, the last time I traveled by bus was 2 weeks ago. I took a bus from Lisbon to Guarda. Okay, has anybody been to Guarda before? Yeah, I hear silence, so that means no, I suppose. Okay, yeah, so I took a bus to Guarda 2 weeks ago, and then last month I took a train to Porto. Yeah, so I recently traveled by bus and by train as well. Okay, I think I prefer the bus because I can see the view better. All right. In this text right here, we're going to see the story of someone traveling by bus in South Korea. Okay, so who here would be interested in visiting South Korea? Anybody? Yeah, I don't hear any answer, so Maybe that's a no. Okay, let me go back here. Go to the top. All right, guys, look, we're gonna get ready to do this reading, okay? Reading and use of English. So I think I mentioned before, this book is a preparation for your Cambridge exam, okay? So a lot of our students have the plans, have the intention to do the Cambridge exam. So this book is a good preparation for the Cambridge exam. And for those who are going to do the Cambridge exam, you're going to come across an activity like this, where you have a space, okay? For example, let me show you number one. You have a space like this, number one, there's a gap, and then they give you the word expense. Okay, so you have to complete the gap with a word that stems from expense. Okay, so for example, she was very pleased to find it. He was fairly a lot cheaper. Yeah. What is a word that we can use here that means cheap? Do you guys have any idea? Yeah, what's the opposite? Oh, sorry, say it again. Exactly, yeah, what's the opposite of expense? Expensive, sorry. You can say cheap, cheap is okay, but there's also another word. Yeah, we have to use the word expense. Yeah, so what's the opposite of expensive? Yeah, we just say inexpensive, right? We can say inexpensive is the same as cheap, okay? So if you are doing this test, you would have to complete the space with this word given, expense, and yeah, add on the prefix inexpensive, okay? So today we're going to practice the skill, okay? We're going to practice the skill of creating adjectives by adding prefixes and suffixes, okay? For example, number one, we have nature, natural. Okay, so natural comes from nature. How about adventure? Let me click here and I'll be showing you the answers. Adventure. All right, here it is. Okay, going to ask Veronica, do you want to try? What is an adjective for adventure? How would you describe a person that enjoys adventures? Not sure? Okay, I can ask Joanna. Joanna, do you want to help? Oh, sorry? Did you say venture? Okay, so this word would be someone who enjoys adventure. What is the word for someone who enjoys adventure? Want to try again? You're very close. Keep going. Yeah, not sure. Let me ask Tiago. Yeah, Tiago, what do you think? How do you describe someone who enjoys adventure? Did you say adventurer? Ad- adventurer. Okay. Okay, Guillermo, do you agree? It's either adventurer or adventurous. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Actually, yeah. The answer is adventurous. Okay. I'll show you here. Yeah, at the top, adventurous. Okay. All right. Got a question for you. Let me come onto my notes right here, and let me zoom into the page. 200%. increase the font to 16 or 17 or 18. Let's go 17. Okay. Um, yeah, do you know anybody? Do you know anybody who is adventurous? Adventurous. Sorry, that's not right. Adventurous. Is that right? Yeah, it looks right. Adventurous. Okay. Or would you describe yourself? Would you describe yourself as an adventurous person? Adventurous person. Or would you describe yourself as a cautious person? Okay, lots of questions there. 3 questions in one. Do you know anybody who is adventurous? All right, question for you. Okay, Veronica, how would you answer that question? Let me show you the whole question. Here it is. Yeah, okay. Yeah, would you like to tell us a little bit more? Mhm. Yeah. Okay, she travels a lot. Yeah. Okay, okay. All right, pretty good. Yeah, so yeah, maybe someone who travels a lot, they are searching for adventures. Okay. All right. Okay, guys, pretty good. Let's do one more. Let's do one more as a group, and then I'll give you time to do the other ones. Okay, so number 3 is friend. Okay. How do you describe someone who is a good friend, for example? What is the word there? Friendly, pretty good. Okay, friendly. All right. Okay, Joanna, do you have a dog? Yeah, is your dog friendly? If I go and see your dog, if I get close to your dog, would your dog be friendly to me, or would he bite me? She'll be friendly. Okay, that's good. I like friendly dogs, not the opposite. All right, guys, pretty good. So look, we've done. Yeah, number 1 is an example, nature, natural. Number 2, adventure, adventurous. Number 3, friend, friendly. Okay. So look, we have the other numbers now from 4 all the way down to 12. Okay. I'll give you 2 minutes. Okay. Should be okay. Should be enough. 2 minutes, and you can complete the other ones. And then we check. So now it's 57, 58, 59, 43. So when it's 45, we start checking. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right, guys, let's check our answers now. If you're not finished, that's okay. We can finish as we go. All right. I don't remember who's the next, so I'll ask Guilherme. Guilherme, can you please tell me 4? Yeah, memorable. Perfect. Okay, memorable. All right, so let's come up with a question for memorable. Um, okay, Guilherme, uh, can you tell us a memorable trip that you took in the past? What was a memorable trip? Some trip that you will never forget. yeah, yeah, you told me about that. Yeah. Okay. Did you travel with 60 people, was it? 60, 70. Okay. That's an amazing trip. Yeah, definitely. Unforgettable. Yeah, memorable. All right. Now let's go for the next one. Number five. Going to ask Veronica. What's five, please? Yeah, mysterious. Okay, pretty good. Mysterious. All right. I'm trying to think of a question with mysterious. Does anybody have a question with mysterious? I can only think about films. Do you like mysterious films? Does that make sense? Mysterious. Yeah, I can only think of a question about films. Maybe I can change my question. Veronica, do you like mystery films with mysterious people? Yeah, okay. What was the last one you watched? Yeah. All right, no worries. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, mysterious films are interesting, I suppose, about like detectives and things. All right. So let's see. It was Guilherme, Veronica. Now Tiago, number six. Risk. Risky. I think you're right. Let me check. Yeah, risky. Okay, pretty good. Okay. Well, Tiago, can you give an example of a risky situation for a 16-year-old? Yeah, okay, a risky situation. Yeah, perhaps. I'm thinking about um, for a 16-year-old, I'm thinking about something like drinking or smoking or driving. Yeah, that would be risky. Okay, okay. Um, moving on. Number seven, crowd. I think it's Joanna, perhaps. Yeah, Joanna. Right. Oh, okay. It would just be crowded. Yeah, crowded. Yeah, crowded. So a crowded place has a lot of people. Yeah, like a crowded bus or a crowded train. We usually use this word to talk about transport. Yeah, public transport. Crowded public transport. Joanna, do you take crowded buses every day? Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. What do you think is the difficulty in using a crowded bus? Oh yeah, find a place to sit. Okay, all right, good one. I have been on crowded buses and public transport. Yeah, finding a place to sit can be difficult. Another problem is, um, another problem that I think is the smell of people. You can actually smell people, which is not very nice, to be honest. Yeah, that's it. All right. Uh, next one. It is Guilherme. Thrill. Yeah, yeah, thrilled. Yeah, so thrilled means very, very happy. Okay. So, Guilherme, tell us an experience that made you thrilled. Going to Rome with 6 to 7 people. Yeah. Oh, sorry, say it again. Oh, yeah, yeah, a good mark on the test. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's definitely thrilling. You're right. Okay, pretty good. Um, okay, Veronica, how about doubts? Yeah, doubtful. Okay, pretty good. So, Veronica, if you are doing a test, and you are doubtful about a question, what do you do? You'll, okay, okay. All right. Yeah, that's the best thing you can do. Yeah, maybe the answer will come to you. All right. Okay, Tiago, number 10. Successful. Okay, pretty good. So, Tiago, tell me a successful person you know. Yeah, why is your cousin successful in your view? Sweden. That's Sweden. Oh, yeah? Okay. Oh, biology. Ah, okay. So is he working there? Ah, okay, in research. Yeah, okay, okay. Very good, yeah. All right, so you consider your cousin to be successful because he lives in Sweden. Okay, nice. All right, number 11. Sorry, I don't know who's next. Do you know who's next? I lost track. Oh, yeah, thanks, Joanna. Tell us number 11, please. Remarkable, yeah. Remarkable. Okay. We a lot of the times we use remarkable to talk about someone's ability. Yeah. For example, you can say that Ronaldo's ability in football is remarkable. Okay. But Joanna, tell me about someone that has remarkable abilities. No, no idea. Okay. All right, no problem. And let's see the next one now. Uh, sorry, who's next? If you know who's next, go ahead and speak. Yeah, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, accessible, pretty good. Okay. Is technology accessible to everybody in Portugal today? Yeah, yeah, it is accessible. Okay. All right, pretty good. All right, guys, great job here. Great work. Um, okay, we finished this. Okay, is there anything here that is new to you that you hadn't seen before, or is it all familiar? Yeah, perhaps these words on the left are familiar to you. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Let's keep going out. Going to scroll down to the next activity. And now, what's the job? Let's see number 2. Okay, going to ask someone to read. Veronica, can you please read out number 2? All right, pretty good. Yeah, so here we're going to do something similar, okay? But now, yeah, many answers are possible. All right, let me show you this right here. Yeah, let's choose one. Um, yeah, let's pick anyone. Okay, Joanna, which one would you pick from this box? Educate, that's a good one. Yeah, that's my job. I work in education. All right, educate. So we have the word educate. Okay, how can we form a new word from that word? Which word would stem from this word? Any other ideas? Educated, okay. Educated. All right. Okay, Tiago, any other ones? Oh, you don't know if educated exists? Okay. Ah, edu. Ah, like this, educative. Ah, right. Okay, okay. Oh, good question. We can check now. I would say, yeah, in Portuguese you say this. In English you would say perhaps in English you would say educational. But let's check. I think it looks like a good word. Let me check there. I actually have Google here. Yeah, let's find out. Educative meaning. Let's see. Yeah, it does exist. Yeah, yeah, intended or serving to educate or enlighten. Educational. Yeah, it's the same as educational. Yeah, it does exist. Useful, but I think pronunciation is educative. Let me see. Yeah, educative. Yeah, pronunciation educative. But yeah, it does exist. Yeah, educative. That's the pronunciation. Okay, educative, educational. Okay, all right, pretty good. Uh, we also have uh, prefixes like uneducated. Okay, an uneducated person. Yeah, someone who didn't complete their studies. Yeah, okay. All right, guys. As you can see, we can form many words from the original word. Okay. All right. So let's do this. Um, I want to ask you to choose just one. Okay. We're not going to do all the words, otherwise we'll take too much time. Okay. Just choose one of them. Choose your favorites. Okay, and try to create new words from that stem word. Okay. If you need to ask for help at Google or ChatGPT, go ahead. Okay, that's no problem. It will help you learn. All right. Okay, let's do this. Let's check in a minute.